We all have that friend, you know the one. They make you laugh, they listen to your problems, you find yourself wanting to spend more and more time with them. Suddenly you realize it's more than friendship. You have a crush, it's normal, it's human. It's that heart-fluttering, stomach-flipping feeling that can turn your world upside down. But what happens when your feelings deepen for someone already in the friend zone? This is where things get tricky. Do you risk the friendship for a shot at romance? Or do you bury your feelings and hope they magically disappear? It's a tough call. The fear of rejection is real. We worry about ruining a perfectly good friendship. What if things go south? Will we lose them forever? These are valid concerns. Taking that leap of faith can be scary, but ignoring your feelings completely? That's not fair to you or your friend. We've all been there. Analyzing every text message, dissecting every conversation, trying to find hidden meanings in their every word and gesture. Is that a friendly smile or is there something more behind it? Are they just being nice or are they flirting? The line between friendship and romantic interest can become incredibly blurry. This overthinking can drive you crazy. It's exhausting, and often it prevents us from seeing the situation clearly. Essentially, you're faced with two possible paths. Each path represents a significant choice that could shape your future in different ways. One path leads to confessing your feelings. This is a bold move, one that requires courage and vulnerability. If your feelings are reciprocated, it could lead to a beautiful relationship. You might find a deeper connection, shared dreams, and a partner to navigate life with. However, there's also the risk of rejection. This could result in a changed friendship where things might never be the same again. The dynamic could shift, creating distance and awkwardness. The other path involves keeping your feelings to yourself. This choice might seem safer as it allows you to avoid the potential pain of rejection. By not confessing, you can maintain the friendship as it is. You continue to enjoy the camaraderie, shared experiences, and the comfort of a familiar relationship. But this path might involve harboring secret feelings and constantly wondering, what if? The unspoken emotions could weigh heavily on your heart, leading to inner conflict and regret. Both paths come with potential risks and rewards. It's a delicate balance between the fear of losing a friend and the hope of gaining a partner. The key is to choose the path that feels most aligned with your heart and your values. Reflect on what matters most to you. Is it the possibility of love or the certainty of friendship? Trust your instincts and make the choice that brings you peace. Remember, whatever path you choose, it's a step towards understanding yourself better. Each decision, whether it leads to love or continued friendship, is a part of your journey. Embrace it with an open heart and mind. Ultimately, the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. Nurture it, and let it guide you through the crossroads of love and friendship. Section 5. The Power of Honesty, a Personal Reflection. Honesty is a virtue that often gets overlooked in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. Yet it holds the power to transform relationships and bring about profound personal growth. I remember having a crush on my best friend in college. It was a time filled with laughter, shared secrets, and countless study sessions. We were inseparable and our bond seemed unbreakable. But beneath the surface, I was terrified to say anything about my feelings. The fear of rejection and the possibility of losing such a cherished friendship kept me silent. I would often find myself lost in thought, wondering what could be. I didn't want to ruin our friendship. The idea of things changing between us was daunting. Every time we walked together or had a serious conversation, I felt the weight of my unspoken emotions. But the unspoken feelings created this awkward tension between us. It was as if there was an invisible barrier that neither of us could cross. Our once easygoing conversations became stilted, and moments of silence grew more frequent. Finally, I decided to tell him how I felt. It was terrifying. My heart raced and my palms were sweaty. I rehearsed my words over and over, fearing the worst but hoping for the best. But to my surprise, he felt the same way. The relief and joy I felt in that moment were indescribable. We hugged, laughed, and everything seemed to fall into place. We started dating, and it turned into a beautiful relationship. Our connection deepened, and we discovered new facets of each other. We spent countless hours exploring parks, holding hands, and sharing dreams for the future. Looking back, I realized that honesty was crucial. It was the key that unlocked a new chapter in our lives. Without it, we might have remained stuck in a limbo of uncertainty and missed out on the love we found. It allowed us to build a foundation of trust and move forward authentically. Honesty became the cornerstone of our relationship, enabling us to face challenges together and grow stronger as a couple. It taught me that being true to oneself and others is the most powerful way to forge meaningful connections. Section 6. Clear communication, the bridge over troubled waters. Honesty is paramount, but it's not just about confessing your undying love. It's about open and clear communication throughout the entire process. Talk to your friend, share your feelings calmly and honestly, but also, be prepared for any outcome. They might not feel the same way. And that's okay. Listen to their perspective. Respect their feelings. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Section 7. Navigating the labyrinth, friendship after a crush. Let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when your feelings aren't reciprocated? Can you truly stay friends? The answer, like most things in life, is complex. It takes time. Give yourself space to heal and process your emotions. Don't expect things to go back to exactly how they were before. It might be necessary to establish some healthy boundaries. Once you've had time to heal, you can gradually rebuild the friendship. Section 8. When feelings fade. Accepting unrequited love. Unrequited love hurts. It's important to acknowledge and validate your own feelings. Allow yourself to grieve the possibility of what could have been. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay to feel sad, disappointed, or even a little heartbroken. These are all natural human emotions. Remember, you are worthy of love. Just because this particular person didn't reciprocate your feelings doesn't diminish your worth in any way. Section 9. From friend zone to love zone. Is it possible? We've all heard the term friend zone. But can a friendship really blossom into something more? The answer is yes, it's definitely possible. Sometimes feelings that start as platonic can develop into something deeper over time. Shared experiences, common interests, and a strong emotional connection can lay the foundation for a romantic relationship. However, it's important to remember that there are no guarantees, and pressuring your friend or trying to force feelings will only push them away. Section 10. A leap of faith. Taking a chance on love. Love is a complex and beautiful emotion that can bring immense joy and fulfillment, but it also comes with its own set of challenges and uncertainties. When it comes to taking a chance on love, especially with a close friend, the stakes can feel even higher. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to pursue a romantic relationship with your friend is a personal one. It's a decision that requires deep introspection and honest communication. You need to consider your feelings, your friend's feelings, and the potential impact on your existing friendship. There's no right or wrong answer. Every situation is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's important to remember that love doesn't come with a manual, and sometimes you have to follow your heart and take a chance. Weigh the risks and rewards. Trust your gut instincts. Reflect on what you truly want and what you're willing to risk. Sometimes, the fear of losing a friendship can hold you back, but other times, the potential for a deeper connection can be worth the risk. If you feel strongly about this person, and you're willing to potentially risk the friendship, then maybe it's worth taking a leap of faith. Love often requires courage and vulnerability. It's about opening your heart and being willing to embrace the unknown. But if you're not ready to lose the friendship, that's okay too. It's perfectly valid to cherish the bond you already have and not want to jeopardize it. Sometimes maintaining a strong friendship can be just as fulfilling as a romantic relationship. The most important thing is to be honest with yourself and with your friend. Open communication is key. Share your feelings and listen to theirs. Whether you decide to take the leap or not, being true to yourself and respecting each other's emotions will strengthen your bond, no matter the outcome. Section 11. Your story, your journey, share and connect. Have you ever been in a similar situation? How did you handle it? Share your experiences and connect with others who understand the complexities of navigating friendship and romantic feelings. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. We all crave connection, and sometimes the line between friendship and love can be beautifully blurred.